Hello everyone, it's Shane Kanto, your Wasteland reviewer, and I'm here to review Tapawingo, and this is a new comedy coming to you from director Dylan K. Narang, who co-wrote this with Brad DeMaria, and this film focuses on an oddball becomes the bodyguard for a misfit teenager and finds himself in the crosshairs of the town's family of bullies. And this is a quirky indie comedy starring John Heder. It's not quite the same vibes of Napoleon Dynamite, but it is in that same strange idiosyncratic like indie comedy space where this feels very much its own thing. And it's bright, it is vibrant, the colors, the period, it has plenty of great like 80s needle drops and stuff like that. It really has that personality. And then you look at the cinematography, there's a lot of symmetry, a lot of just camera pans, and it feels a little Wes Anderson-y in its influences. Like this kind of feels like it could be in the same vein influenced by Bottle Rocket. And it's also like an action film because you have Heater's character becomes this bodyguard and you have this big confrontation with this gang of bullies led by Billy Zane of all people. And the quote-unquote action is awkward, silly, and shot in such a fun and ridiculous way. And this, my biggest gripe with this film is like, this is an hour and 50 minutes. I don't think it needed to be an hour and 50 minutes, but it has a lot of fun energy. It's a lot of quirky, ridiculous, awkward fun. And it has a lot of elements of like, you have John Heater's character finding a sense of purpose. He has a friendship arc where he maybe isn't seeing eye to eye with his friend anymore. He falls in love with a member of this gang, Gretchen, played by Kim Matula, who is fantastic. She just brings this vibe here. And there's some fun supporting characters who are veterans like Billy Zane popping up for a bit, or Gina Gershon, who is like this obnoxious, big-haired, big-makeup woman who works at the same place as John Heater's character, and John Ratzenberger, who's his mom's boyfriend, and he's a lot of fun. I do have to give a lot of credit to George and Paul Saras, who are these twins with mustaches and who are like super keen on like they're super fit and martial arts, and they're just a blast to watch. This film, sure, it's a little long in the tooth. It might draw on a lot of like underdog stories and stuff like that. But the personality, the quirkiness, the awkwardness, just the sheer, you have Narang just throwing these needle drops, this personality, just this bold, propelling forward, fun elements of this film. And it's a blast. I had so much fun watching this movie. If we're in the same era of like physical media and people picking up DVDs and rewatching them again and again and again and not having like endless options out there, I could see a Tapawingo becoming a Napoleon Dynamite. And unfortunately, I think this one's probably going to fly under the radar. But this is just a silly good time with a good heart and some fun story beats and some fun characters along the way. But those are my thoughts on Tapawingo. Let me know what you think and let's talk some movies. But thank you as always for tuning in and supporting your Wasteland reviewer.